Alright, you guys, we're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna start breakfast. My hubby actually wasn't feeling too good last night, so he didn't eat dinner, and this is why I'm making him actual breakfast versus a smoothie. So I'm gonna make some scrambled eggs with some chicken sausage. And of course, we got to pause for commercial break. This is the coldest water bottle. Use my code in my description box to get 10% off your order. It keeps hot things hot and cold things cold. So now I'm just going to break up my eggs and I'm going to beat them up with some seasoning. I know a lot of people add milk to their eggs to keep them fluffy. I do it sometimes, but sometimes I kind of don't. And yeah, so I seasoned it with some basil, some salt-free garlic herb seasoning, some black pepper, and then I'm just gonna beat it up just like this and set it to the side. Alright, so I'm going to saute my sausage in a little butter just like this. You can use whatever sausage you prefer, but this is the sausage I'm using. I love all these sausages. They're very unique in flavor, and they have a variety of selection. Next, I added my asparagus and tomato. You don't want to cook this to death. So just cook it to your likeness, but I only cook it for a couple minutes because, it's nothing worse than overcooked asparagus. I don't know if y'all ever had that before, but honey, overcooked asparagus is literally the worst. So you want to mix that up, get your eggs nice and fluffy, mixed in with the veggies and ready to go. Alright, so now I chopped up some fresh mozzarella, or broke up, whatever you want to call it, into my scrambled eggs. I'm just going to let that melt down, and I'm going to plate everything up and let you see what it looks like. So I'm putting this with some black grapes. I found some black grapes in Aldi supermarket. Y'all know I stay going there. And also his ginger shot. I take this shot as well, but I'm having a smoothie this morning. I also gave him some orange juice. So, just trying to keep it light, but, fun and delicious to, cheer him up. And this is me bringing it to him. And yeah, so that's pretty much breakfast. Alright, so this is my chicken thighs. We're having chicken thighs for dinner tonight. I'm making fajita chicken thighs and with pepper jack cheese on top. So I'm going to season the chicken with whatever you want to season it with, but I'll put it in the description box. You can pretty much season it however you want to. I wish I had some taco seasoning, but I didn't. So I used what I had. And so that's the chicken. These are the peppers. I'm using orange, green, and yellow, and some onions and garlic. I'm using pepper jack and mozzarella cheese. And so, yeah. So first I'm going to sear the chicken on both sides, just like I'm doing here. You want to get a nice golden color on it and get it ready to go. After that's done, I removed it. I added my peppers and onions. I'm going to season my peppers and onions just like this and cook it down, but not too far because this is going in the oven. And then you want to drizzle it with some honey and some balsamic vinegar, and then you're going to saute it down. Alright, so this is what the chicken looks like when you're flipping it. This is the kind of crust that you want. You want to basically render the fat out of the skin of the chicken. And I cooked it. It took me about 5 to 7 minutes. So basically the chicken is halfway cooked by the time we're going to put it in the oven with the peppers and the cheese. So then you want to add your peppers right over top like this. This is my favorite part. It was so good. And this is so easy and delicious to make. So pop that in the oven for about 20 minutes on 350. And now I'm going to shred the cheeses. You can use whatever cheese you want. I don't suggest cheddar. I don't think cheddar will work here. But any kind of mild or white cheese, like pepper jack, mozzarella, Gouda, anything like that. Provolone, even provolone would be great here. So I'm just going to sprinkle it on over top like this, and then I'm going to pop it back in the oven for 10 minutes or just until the cheese melt. And yeah, you can put this with cauliflower rice, anything you want, spinach, squash, but I'm just making some more asparagus. This is what it looks like out the oven. It's so pretty, it's so delicious, and it's fail proof. You can't mess it up. Like literally you can't mess it up. And it's super flavorful and delicious and perfectly cooked. This is the asparagus. I just sauteed it down in some seasoning, some olive oil, and a little bit of chicken broth, and cooked it in like 5 minutes, and that was it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on my next video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, y'all.